So I was going through the States, and I was at this market somewhere in the West on an Indian reservation, and I had an experience there, and I spent the rest of the day. We travelled for 8 hours, and I just couldn't get this experience out of my mind, and because it's very, very, very significant to who I am and how I felt about myself and what I was doing. And we ended up at Mukuntuweap. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but if you've never heard a word before, it's very difficult to say it. Which was renamed Zion National Park on November the 19th, 1919, very strangely, because it's a place where human beings have lived continuously for the longest on planet Earth, at least as far as it is known, for over 10,000 years of human habitation. So it's a very special and sacred place, and I found myself there with the group I was with, and was camping, and they were going on a night walk, and I'd actually injured myself playing basketball just before I went out to the States at the Excel Centre at a 3-on-3 competition, and the injury was still with me. And I didn't want to take the risk like walking into night on that kind of terrain, because it looked pretty intense, to say the least. So I just went back, so I left the group and I went back to camp, and I started to build a fire, and it's really magical because the sun had just set, the light was fading and the stars were coming out, and I was just building this fire, and I got it going, and I sat down and I was just watching the stars appear in the sky, and then this rap sort of came into my head, and like I said before, it was just word for word. Within like 20 minutes I had it sort of written, and it was as if someone whispered it in my ear. And this is it. It's called White Man's Effect. The white man's in full effect, Red. The white man's in full effect. Yo, we fuck with the states since 1492. Newfoundland opportunity proves his facts. Yo, this ain't no fiction. Believe it or not, it's a white man's addiction to conquer the world, destroy a nation of inferior peoples. White interpretation. European man, intelligent enough, fucked up the US. Let's hope this ain't forgot. The white man's in full effect, Red. The white man's in full effect. White man says to watch your back, Red. White man says to watch your back. Fucking with the natives, were the policies. Conquer or be conquered, destroy the harmonies. The natural balance slowly put to ruin. American natives wonder what we're doing. The Indian way enjoyed for so long. With the coming of the whites, the old way was gone. White man's progress forced upon the world, robbing our resources, raping foreign girls. But there ain't no shame here, it's part of the game to claim, and better find one thing. The white man's in full effect, Red. The white man's in full effect. White man says to watch your back, Red. White man says to watch your back. To boldly go where no one's gone before, to colonize and enforce white law. The floodgates open, the white man's hated, but more flood in, white nations created. Older ones destroyed, rich pickings enjoyed. Indians fooled by constant ploys, whites teaching red girls and boys. Their race was shit upon, now it's almost gone. Cause the white man's in full effect, Red. The white man's in full effect. White man says to watch your back, Red. White man says to watch your back. I said the white man's in full effect, Red. The white man's in full effect. White man says to watch your back, Red. White man says to watch your back. That was it. And the thing is, it don't matter about being white or black or brown or yellow or green. At a minute, our planet and the human race is under threat from evil entities which are destroying our society, destroying our way of life, destroying our being, and destroying our beautiful planet Gaia. And they're blaming it on us. But it's all manipulation, because people are so detached from their spirit, from their heart, from God, from consciousness, from Gaia herself. And it's about time people just forgot about their divisions